Hey there, thanks for stopping by Old Smokin' Steve's. Today we got a good one for you, and I'm feeling like a kid in a candy store. And at my age, feeling like a kid, that means it's big. I got my hands on a RecTeq Bullseye. That's right, the RT-B380. It's new. It's kind of a new grill. It's a smoker grill that they just came out with not too long ago, and they can't keep it on the shelves. I was lucky enough to get one. They average selling them like 100 of them a minute, so they go fast. So we're going to be doing a review on it here today. I just got it. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the parts and put it together and go over some of the features and just take a look at it. And I'm going to be doing a series of videos on this Bullseye, explaining different features and different setups and how-tos and stuff like that. And we're going to be doing a lot of cooks on the Bullseye, so you want to be sure to subscribe and see what we're going to do. So one of the coolest features of this smoker grill is that it actually gets up to 750 degrees. That's right, 750. Most pellet grills maybe 450, 500, but this one will get up to 750. They have a mode on the PID temperature controller that you turn, it goes up to 500, then you turn a little past that and it goes into riot mode, and it really heats up fast. So it's good for searing and whatnot. So let's get it checked out. Okay, here it is all unpacked. Haven't seen any damage yet on anything. Over here on the left we have the heat deflector and the Bullseye lid, the grate, the legs all packaged up here, and here's the kettle itself along with the pellet hopper. And over here we have a little bag of self-tapping screws and the for the wheeled legs, and also there's a packet of the acorn nuts. And inside here, if you open that up, there's some other parts. We got our wheels, our lid spacer. Not sure what this is. Looks like some angle brackets, handle, and whatnot. And they even sent along some tools here to put it together with. So I'm going to go ahead and get this thing put together. Now, I'm not going to punish you and make you watch every screw being tightened up, but I'm going to go ahead and put it together and kind of time myself, and I'll let you know how it goes together. Okay, I dug a little deeper in the box, and underneath the piece of cardboard in the bottom was this rack. It goes in the bottom of the grill cart. So make sure you dig all the way to the bottom underneath that piece of cardboard on the bottom of the box, and you'll find this rack. So don't forget that. Okay, here it is all put together. It took me maybe 45 minutes or so. That was watching the video, how to, and following the directions and getting everything nice and snug. And I didn't have to oil any bolts or anything like that. They all started just fine, and all the holes were lined up, and everything went together well. But here it is. We got the bottom shelf down here on the cart, and here's the temperature controller down here. Like I say, it goes from up to 500, then you can turn it on up into riot mode, which will get you up to about 750 degrees. And also there's a meat probe there attached, and that can run right through this hole right here, and you just plug that into your meat. Okay, let's talk about this smart digital readout temperature controller here a little bit. let's open the lid here and go into that temperature controller. Is this temperature probe right here? Okay, that temperature probe will sense the temperature of the grill. Okay, and depending on what you have your set temperature at here, let's say you have it at 225 for a smoke, and this temperature probe right here is sensing less than 225. It's going to say, okay, we need some more heat. So it's going to have that auger turning and feeding more pellets into this fire pit, and until it gets up to 225, then it'll be sending that information back to the controller, and it'll regulate at 225. Okay, so if it's low, it's going to turn that auger, feeding more pellets. And if it gets up to temperature, it's going to be stopping that auger, and it's going to regulate that temperature. Then the pellet hopper is right here. Nice little latch. Put your pellets in there. Now these, this little cover right here is kind of tight, and looks like that's meant to stay in there. So if you want to change pellets or clean it out, that could be somewhat of an issue. But I got an idea on that, and we'll be trying that out here a little later. Let's go ahead and take a look at the grill. Open her up. There's your grill grate. Take that out, and that exposes the deflector. And you want to put that in there to where these ribs are pointing up. And also there's a lip around here, around the edge. That wants to be pointing up. Okay, now down here is what I call the firebox. And it has a ceramic igniter rod in there. Okay. Most of them have an iron rod, and they tend to rust and get corroded and stuff. And this is a ceramic igniter rod, and they've tested it, and up to 100,000 lights with no failures. And they've even ran over it with a semi truck, and it held up to that. So it's pretty durable. Okay. Let's close her back up. I wanted to show you this hinge back here. Okay, this black screw right here was a little bit loose. That already came pre-assembled, but it was loose. And if I hadn't noticed it, after a while, maybe that screw would have went ahead and backed out of there and it had been lost. So check that, make sure that's tight. All in all, I'm pretty excited about this guy. I'm going to be doing another video and doing the burn-in, so be sure to check that out. And we're going to work this thing over and see what it'll do. So thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm going to be doing a lot of videos. I'm doing a lot of cooks on the Bullseye, and like I say, we're going to work this thing over and see what else you can do and have a lot of fun with it. So thanks for watching. Hope to see you on the next one.